been about 24 hours since my pet cat Eva passed away. So I just thought I'll make a quick video for all those who've been asking what happened with her. So for those who do not know, I have like about 7 cats. I had about 3 over here. But right now I have 2. So for those, so this is like, I don't know what am I going to say, but this is more of a story time, and I wanted to honor her in ways that I can possibly think of before I move on to my regular life. I 8th of June 2015 is when I adopted 2 American short hair from Milpitas, California, and her birth name was Molly, and Wally was actually Miguel. Even in the rescue center, Eva was a very shy cat. There was this tiny little volunteer room where the volunteer would sit with the cats, and Eva's sister was just adopted and she wouldn't go to anybody. Even when I asked volunteers if I could go and see the cat that I could possibly adopt, they said she's a very shy cat and she's not going to come out. But I still remember the volunteer went out and I just went and sat on the floor. And this cat came and sat on my lap. So that's when I knew she was mine. It's been 10 beautiful years with her. She's a very shy cat, doesn't really come out. She always picks a corner, picks a window. She sits silently. All her naughtiness, cuteness usually used to come out just in front of me. So I used to always feel very privileged. She has seen all my journey, moving from country to country, cities to cities, seeing different people in my life. There comes a point in life where, cats, actually pets, they surpass the animal feeling and they feel more human-like. I always felt like they were my actual kids, and, they were so emotionally intelligent. And the last few years, I think, I've been so busy with my business and my, usual work. She would always be hiding in one room. I never really interacted much. While the other cats would always be out and about, I would spend a lot of time with them. But since, I had to put in that extra effort of going to the room and spending time while I was already building something of my own, which needed all my time and energy, I could never be with her. So that guilt breaks me even till date, because now I don't have a photo or picture with her. I don't have a lot of cuteness with her, and it's been 10 beautiful years and just a little bit memory with her. So when I say memories with her, I have memories, but that's not like stored, which I can cherish right now watching it. It all started about 10 days ago, and my other cat Wally, he fell sick. And when I went and took him to the doctor and we did the tests, it seemed to be like his liver and kidney was compromised. And at the same time, I saw Eva also deteriorate. But I thought, because Wally was sick, I thought even she fell sick. But Wally was slowly recovering after 3 days, and while Eva wasn't, Eva still said the same. So I thought maybe she's going to take another 2-3 days for her to come back to normal. So I waited it out, but she didn't seem to get better. And only when we took her, realized her condition was much more serious, and her liver and gallbladder and intestine, I don't know the medical terms, so I'm not going to take that, but they were severely compromised. So close to 6 days, she was always just on drips and glucose. They did say that there is no chance of recovery, but there was still a slight hope of chance if she started eating. But she was rejecting food, she was rejecting medicine, she was rejecting water. And I was just hoping she doesn't pass away on my birthday. But that poor little angel waited and didn't, held on to a dear life even on my birthday. And even on the day when I thought she's going to pass away, and I could see the little life going, if I would call out her name, she would put in all her energy to come back to life and fight it out. So yesterday was the final day when I had to take her to the hospital, and she started seizing right in the car when I had to take her, and I knew the end was approaching. So she always had this habit of pulling my hand and asking her to pamper. She was doing it even on the last day, and the last when we went The doctor said, there is no chance of survival. So we took out the cannula from her hand. And in the hospital yesterday, there was a moment where she locked in her eye, and it looked like, it was her way of saying final goodbye. But she held on to her life. She came back home, came and slept on the same bed that she usually sleeps. She had like last 30 minutes, she came out of her crate. She was literally seizing, jumping out in pain. And I was sleeping next to her. In the last final moment, she literally, put in all the effort to get up. And she was so wobbly and literally came and hugged me. In the sense, she walked by my chest and literally wobbled and fell on my arm and had a final breath. So to see the kind of love right from the beginning to the end, where even in her death she didn't want to be like away from me, and she had to physically touch me for her last breath. It's very angelic, and I've never known. I think I don't know why did I do this video, but I didn't feel it was right on my part to just brush this under the rug and move on with my life as though nothing happened. I had 10 most beautiful years with her, and I have a lot of work commitment and a lot of content that had to be uploaded, which seems very shallow to be posted. But I didn't want to continue with my life without acknowledging her or have her digital memory etched forever. So this is me making a tiny little space on my feed so I could come back and watch any given day. So if you have a pet or your loved one, all I would say is, no matter how busy life gets, I think it only makes sense that we spend a little bit of time and take as much as photos and videos with them, because they really come handy when they're no longer with you. And I just want to thank Eva for the 10 most beautiful years, and I'm just hoping she's in a much better place now. And I hope I get to see her very soon. So yeah, so thanks to Eva. And Wally's health is not so great as well, so just hoping he gets better soon. So that's about it, and thanks everyone who have been messaging and sending such sweet things. It means a lot.